Alrighty. Yeah, I'm starting early. So this was a spur of the moment, anyways, because I had a little earworm going. Not a literal one or, you know, a parasite, but an audio looping. A piece of audio looping around in my consciousness, unconsciously looping around in my consciousness. And I wanted to play it. So I'm going to play it if I can find it. Oh, yeah. Edgar Allan Poe, 2-1 in Paradise. Oh, am I going to have internet issues today? Oh, wait.
Thou hast that all to me, love, for which my soul did pine. A green isle in the sea, love, a fountain and a shrine, all wreathed with fairy fruit flowers, and all the flowers were mine. I dreamed too bright to let starry hope that did rise, but to be overcast, a voice from out the future cries, on, but all the past, my spearing lies, motion as a god. Possess with me the light of life is o'er. No more. Language holds a solemn seat to stand upon the shore. Shall pass the tree or the stricken eagle soar. And all my days are trances, and all my nightly dreams are where thy grey eye glances, and where thy footstep gleams in what ethereal dances, by what eternal stream. I hold my honey and I store my bread in little jars of my will. Oh, clearly I channel it. I bid be firm till I none can give me any word but wait. The puny light I keep my eyes pointed in, hoping that when the devil days of my hurt drag out to their last dregs, and I resume on such legs as are left me in such heart as I can manage. Remember to go home. My taste will not have turned insensitive to honey and bread. Old purity could love. I hold my honey and I store my bread in little jars and cabinets of my will. I label clearly in each latch and lid. I bid be firm till I return from hell. I am very hungry, I am incomplete, and none can give me any word but wait. The puny light I keep my eyes pointed in, hoping that when the devil days of my hurt drag out to their last dregs, and I resume on such legs as are left me in such heart as I can manage. Remember to go home. My taste will not have turned insensitive to honey and bread. Old purity could love.
Under his helmet, up against his pack, after so many days of work and waking, sleep took him by the brow and laid him back. There in the happy no time of his sleeping, death took him by the heart. There heaved a quaking of the aborted life within him leaping. Then chest and sleepy arms once more fell slack, and soon the slow stray blood came creeping from the intruding leg like ants on track. Whether his deeper sleep lies shaded by the shaking of great wings and the thoughts that hung the stars, high pillowed on calm pillows of God's making. Above these clouds, these rains, these sleets of lead, and these wind scimitars, or whether yet his thin and sodden head confuses more and more with the low moan, his hair being one with the gray grass of finished fields, and wire scrags, rusty old, who knows, who hopes, who
morning, Miss Goggins. How you doing? And whoever else is out there, sure, like and subscribe. Yeah, I might be getting some might be getting a little cynical this morning. I don't know. I'm like, yeah, I was like, ain't got anything to do. Relatively speaking, there's always stuff to do. Always. If you don't have something to do, then you're probably dead. So, but we're not dead here yet. Hopefully for a long time. But you never know. You never know. Guy that used to work down at the store. His name is Brian. Great guy. I'd trade weed for biscuits, breakfast biscuits. I'd give him a joint or something, Great guy. Well, we're contacts on. He doesn't work there anymore. He got a different job. Blah blah blah. But we're contacts on Facebook and everything, and she just posted. He posted. Apparently, his wife collapsed at work. She worked. Past tense. I know how that is, but yeah, apparently she collapsed. Because she worked for the people who own the store. They got several other stores. Apparently, on Thursday she collapsed at work, and they disconnected her on Saturday. So yeah, and I really liked that. Never met the woman. But he spoke highly of her, and yeah. So I got those tracks in my head, and that's what I've been thinking about, because I went down to the store to get my biscuit and coffee, which is almost and I was talking with the lady who's working down there this morning about it. So yeah, I'll give him a little while. I'll give him a text to see how he's doing. Yeah, I'm sorry too. It just makes you think. Life's short. Of course it is. Not being cliche, but yeah, it is. And I'm glad, as it's because there's things about my life that suck. Okay? That really suck. I'm probably one of the loneliest people you'll ever meet. Yeah. And in situations like this, you feel it. So I'm glad things are going as well for me as they are. Made Tues, the history class and the walking and jogging. So that's going good. And hey, Irish, that I'll make it for as long as I can.
Disploded in battle, slept out of doors, many a frozen night and merrily answered staid drinkers, good bedmen and all boors, at Mrs. Greenland's hawthorn bush, said he. I slept, none knew which bush above the town, beyond the drover, 100 spot the down, in Wiltshire, and where now at last he sleeps, more sound in France that to his secret keeps. This plowman dead in battle slept out of doors. Many a frozen night and merrily answered staid drinkers, good bedmen and all bores. At Mrs. Greenland's hawthorn bush, said he, I slept, none knew which bush above the town. Beyond the drover, 100 spot the down. In Wiltshire and where now at last he sleeps, more sound in France that to his secret keeps. Above the town, beyond the drover, 100 spot the down. In Wiltshire and where now at last he sleeps, more sound in France that to his secret keeps. I slept, none knew which bush above the town, beyond the drover, 100 spot the down. In Wiltshire and where now at last he sleeps, more sound in France that to his secret keeps.
Ship blessed to freight across the blue. May stormless stars control thy horoscope. In keel and hull, in every spar and row, be night and day to thy dear office true. Oceanmen's path and their divider too. No fairer shrine of memory and hope. To the underworld down thy westering slope. There vanished o'er whom such regrets pursue. Smooth all thy surges as when Jove to Crete swam with less costly burthen and prepare a pathway meet for her homecoming soon, with golden undulations such as greet the printless summer sandals of the moon, and tempt the Nautilus his crew. All thy surges as when Jove to Crete swam with less costly burthen and prepare a pathway meet for her homecoming soon, with golden undulations such as greet the printless summer sandals of the moon, and tempt the Nautilus his cruise to death. flew by as lightly and as free. 10,000 stars were in the sky, 10,000 on the sea. For every wave with dimpled face that leaped upon the air had caught a star in its embrace and held it trembling there.
I love that one. Makes me miss the ocean. Yeah, too bad. Too bad I don't have enough time or money to go on a vacation. Uh, yeah, I don't want to get into that. Yeah, I've been one of the things that I was trying to take care of yesterday. Paperwork issues. Apparently, some fresh, I guess, fresh out of the military. I don't know. It's like, okay, you say wet behind the ears and all this other stuff, and a lot of kids, young people who join the military right after they get out of high school. I think that's what I was dealing with. Anyways, they messed up my paperwork for my compensation for my GI Bill. So I still haven't got that. And I spent a lot of money. I've spent a lot of money this summer. Most of it on my, on y'all seen the results. I got another video for you of, on my property here, getting things straightened up and cleaned up that's needed to be done for years. So it's not like I just went and threw that money away on a slot machine. But yeah, the other point about that is I owe the UCA for the summer almost $1,600. if I'd have known this would have happened, I'd already paid them because I had the money at one point. But yeah, oh well, it'll get done. And then I'm waiting on the notice for my grants and other stuff because I'm paying for this coming semester, this coming year. My penultimate and final semester for my undergrad, I'm using federal student aid to pay for that. That way I can take all my GI Bill money and invest it into this place. Well, not this place, but getting my tiny house done and all that stuff. So, yeah. Anxiety of modern life. Yes, and then grief. Honestly, I don't know. I sometimes when you grieve for others, it's kind of selfish. I don't know. I feel that way. It's kind of like I'm feeling sorry for myself too. Grieving for them and feeling sorry for myself at the same time. You know. I don't know. It's one of those things. I haven't heard this one in a while. Clown in the Moon, Dylan Thomas.
My tears are like the quiet drift of petals from some magic rose, and all my grief flows from the rift of unremembered skies and snows. I think that if I touch the earth, it would crumble. It is so sad and beautiful, so tremulously like a dream. My tears are like the quiet drift of petals from some magic rose, and all my grief flows from the rift of unremembered skies and snow. I touch the earth, it would crumble. It is so sad and beautiful, so tremulously, like a dream.
For him who struck that foreign string, our weakness heart has ceased to care. Then why dost thou such feelings bring to my sad spirit, old guitar? It is as if the warm sunlight in some deep glen should lingering stay when clouds of storm or shades of night have wrapped the parent orb away. It is as if the glassy brook should image still its willows fair. Though years ago the woodman stroke laid low in dust their dryad hair. Even so, guitar, thy magic tone hath moved the tear and wake the sigh, have bid the ancient and torrent moan, although its very source is dry. For him who struck that foreign string, I ween this heart has ceased to care. Then why dost thou such feeling bring to my sad spirit, old guitar? It is as if the warm sunlight in some deep glen should lingering stay when clouds of storm or shades of night have wrapped the parent orb away.
Stranger, behold it turn together.
honestly, I think if Lord Byron was, by the way, I love his poetry, but he was such a jerk. If he was still around today, he'd probably be one of those. I don't know, one of those. I'm not saying Andrew Tate. He'd be a jerk, you know. uh, I had a couple funny thoughts, like, okay, so that, and then the one before that, and Emily Jane Bronte. You know, I know people are not as familiar with her poetry as they are of her with her one book, I think, Wuthering Heights. There was this kid in my workshop last semester who apparently he is a Emily Jane Bronte fan because one of the poems that he submitted to for us to critique and stuff for the class was about Wuthering Heights, and I know it because I know very little about Wuthering Heights. I love her poetry, and then it started off with Dylan Thomas, "Cloud in the Moon." So, how is it going, Mr. Fountain? I'll have to watch that. I'll have to go back and watch it. Usually, I don't like interviews, especially with people I know, like people I'm familiar with around. I don't usually go back and rewatch interviews or stuff like that, but I'll go back and watch this one. It's usually because I'm too busy or my attention span is like squirrel. But yeah, I totally understand. Exactly. I know, but it feels that way sometimes, you know. But yeah, what happened, Dusty? Guy that used to work down at the store became friends with before he got another job and everything. I trade weed for for biscuits for breakfast biscuits, and yeah, his wife, they're both of them in their 30s. His wife suddenly passed this weekend, so yeah. But on an upward trajectory, on an upward note, clear your calendars if you can so make it. April 30th of next year is when I'm going to be I'll if everything goes as planned, April 30th I'll be graduating with my undergrad, and I plan on walking. So that's that date. Save that date. Now, was it May 1st? May 1st, I'm wanting to have a little get together, which I will broadcast on here. It's either going, hopefully by then I'll have everything done as far as my tiny house goes, and I can have it here, or down at the community center. Yes, I know. That's why, I have no doubt about that. So, yeah. So May 1st, I'm going to have a little get together. Plan on having, if I can get, I got to have, get at least commitments by 20 people to show up. About a quarter of them will be my family. My sister, a couple of her kids, hopefully my brother-in-law too. My mom, my brother. So it takes care of some. So yeah, I'll be talking more about that as time goes on. Because time does go on now, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Not that. How about this one?
very gentle and long, and in full silence, a despondent song. That never pass. As easy for what thought small, for what is well, because between two you simply from me I mean, who goes with who, the bedclothes say, as I the senses even. Fate is not late, nor the speech rewritten, nor one word forgotten, said at the start about heart by heart for heart.
the field where the battle did not happen, where the unknown soldier did not die. This is the field where grass joined hands, where no monument stands, and the only heroic thing is the sky. Birds fly here without any sound, unfolding their wings across the open. No people killed or were killed on this ground, hallowed by neglect and an air so tame that people celebrate it by forgetting its name. This is the field where the battle did not happen, where the unknown soldier did not die. This is the field where grass joined hands, where no monument stands, and the only heroic thing is the sky. Birds fly here without any sound, unfolding their wings across the open. No people killed or were killed on this ground, hallowed by neglect and an air so tame that people celebrate it by forgetting its name.
Yeah, I don't know if those three went together all together, but hey. Yeah, so that was a couple Latin progressive-esque and then a rock progressive-esque tracks. And I have no idea what I'm going to say next. Yeah, how's it going, Big Al, if you're still here? If you're still here. If not, thanks for dropping by. Oh, it's going to be hot here today. I am not looking forward to it. But hey, I ain't got much to... No, I got stuff to do. But, like I said, it's stuff to do is all relative. The main thing to do now is just to hunker down during the heat. Which... I did make more coffee, so that's an accomplishment. Yep, I was productive today. Made coffee. Oh, I don't know. That's the most important thing, not knowing. That's the thing that sucks too, not knowing. Oh, here. But such is life. Again. Oh, such is life.
Break, break, break on thy cold grey stones, O sea. And I would that my tongue could utter the thoughts that arise in me. Oh, well for the fisherman's boy that he shouts with his sister at play. Oh, well for the sailor lad that he sings in his boat on the bay. And the stately ships go on to their haven under the hill. But oh, for the touch of a vanished hand and the sound of a voice that is still. That he shouts with his sister at play. Oh, well for the sailor lad that he sings in his boat on the bay. And the stately ships go on to their haven under the hill. But oh, for the touch of a vanished hand and the sound of a voice that is still. That cracks, oh. Under grace, of day will never come back to me.
Lonely bosom, dark, dusky, windy, midnight swift are driven. The swirling vapors onward, every blossom bathes its bright petals in the tears of heaven. Imperfect, half-seen objects meet the sight. The other half our fancy must portray. One dull, lengthened sheet of swimming light lies the broad lake, the moon conceals her ray. Sketched faintly by a pale and lurid gleam, shot through the glimmering clouds, the lovely planet is shrouded in obscurity. The scream of owl is silenced, and the rocks of granite rise tall and drearily, while damp and dank hang the thick woods on the reedy bank. gurgling eddies slowly creep, blackened by foliage and the glutting wave that saps eternally the cold grey steep. Sounds heavily within the hollow cave. All earth is restless from his glossy wing. The heath fowl lifts his head at intervals. When driving rainy come the bursting squalls. All nature wears her dun-dead covering. Tempest is gathered and the brooding storm spreads its black mantle o'er the mountains form, and mingled with the rising roar is swelling from the far hunter's booth the bloodhounds yelling. The water falls in various cadence chiming, or in one loud unbroken sheet descending. Salute each other through the night's dark womb. The moaning pine trees to the wild blast bending are pictured faintly through the checkered gloom. The forest halfway up the mountain climbing resound with crash of falling branches quiver. Their aged mossy trunks, the startled doe leaps from her leafy lair. The swelling river winds his broad stream, majestic, deep and slow.
Ah, a little early, but
Never the time and the place, and the loved one all together. This path, how soft a pace. This May, what magic weather. Where is the loved one's face? In a dream that loved one's face meets mine. But the house is narrow, the place is bleak, where outside rain and wind combine with the furtive ear. If I strive to speak with the hostile eye at my flushing cheek, with a malice that marks each word, each sign.
really sorry. That sucks. Yeah, it's and I complain about it being too hot down here, huh? Yeah, I know what that's like. I'm lucky enough. There again, more luck in my life. That yes, definitely stay more luck. More lucky things about my existence is where I live. We live in. Although I think Tornado Alley is kind of migrating slowly north because of climate. Because of changing weather patterns, since climate change is one of those, no, because of what we're doing to this poor planet. But it'll be here long after we're gone anyways. Who knows what we're doing to ourselves. But yeah, tornadoes are no joke. And that's even worse. Maybe you should head for the hills. No, but what I was saying about where I live. Hey, Shelly, how's it going? Where I live, it's a valley, and it's protected by the hills around here. That where most bad weather kind of deflects to the north or to the south. That's why if you look it up, Mayflower, there's a couple towns that are set in the southern part of the county. Mayflower and Livonia, they've gotten hit so many times in the last couple decades by bad, or longer by tornadoes and bad weather, or Heber Springs, Conway. But you never really hear about this little area here, because we're in this. That's like them things are no joke. But yeah, I'm in a protected valley here. It's just really hot. And the insulation in the place I'm living in right now. So that's one of the things I'm definitely going to make sure when I get everything going with my tiny house. Very, very, very good insulation. And that'll probably be the first job that gets done. Oh. But, well. Okay, got, let's see here. What do I play next? I don't know. What do y'all want to hear? Here. Let's go. Hey. Here you go.
All thoughts, all passions, all delights, whatever stirs this mortal frame, all are but ministers of love and feed his sacred flame. Oft in my waking dreams do I live o'er again that happy hour, when midway on the mount I lay beside the ruined tower. The moonshine stealing o'er the scene had blended with the lights of eve, and she was there, my hope, my joy, my own dear Genevieve.
She leant against the armor-branded statue of the armed knight. She stood and listened to my lay amid the lingering light. Few sorrows hath she of her own, my hope, my joy, my Genevieve. She loves me best whene'er I sing the songs that make her grieve.
I played a soft and doleful air, I sang an old and moving story, an old rude song that suited well that ruin wild and hoary.
She listened with a flitting blush, with downcast eyes and modest grace,
For well she knew I could not choose but gaze upon her face. told her of the knight that wore upon his shield a burning brand, and that for 10 long years he wooed the lady of the land.
I told her how he pined, and the deep, the low, the pleading tone
with which I sang another's love interpreted my own. She listened with a flitting blush, with downcast eyes and modest grace, and she forgave me that I gazed too fondly on her face.
But when I told the cruel scorn
That crazed that bold and lovely knight,
and that he crossed the
mountain woods, nor rested day nor night, that sometimes from the savage din, and sometimes from the darksome shade, and sometimes starting up at once in green and sunny glade, there came and looked him in the face an angel beautiful and bright, and that he knew it was a fiend, this miserable night, and that unknowing what he did, he leaped amid a murderous band, safe from outrage worse than death, the lady of the land. And how she wept and clasped his knees, and how she tended him in vain, and ever strove to expiate the scorn that crazed his brain, and that she nursed him in a cave, and how his madness went away when on the yellow forest leaves a dying man he lay. His dying words, but when I reached that tenderest strain of all the ditty, my faltering voice and pausing harp disturb her soul with pity. All impulses of soul and sense that thrilled my guileless Genevieve, the music and the doleful tale, the rich and balmy, and hopes and fears that kindle hope, an undistinguishable throng, in gentle wishes long subdued, subdued and cherished long. She wept with pity and delight, she blushed with love and virgin shame, and like the murmur of a dream, I heard her breathe my name. Her bosom heaved, she stepped aside, as conscious of my look she stepped. Then suddenly with timorous eyes she fled to me and wept. She half enclosed me with her arms, she pressed me with a meek embrace, and bending back her head looked up and gazed upon my face. 'Twas partly love and partly fear, and partly 'twas a bashful art, that I might rather feel than see the swelling of her heart. I calmed her fears and she was calm, and told her love with virgin pride, and so I won my Genevieve, my bright and beauteous bride.
The prince leans to the girl in scarlet hues, her green eyes slant, hair flaring in a fan of silver as the rondo slows now reels, begin on tilted violins to span. The whole revolving tall glass palace hall, where guests lie gliding
candles flicker on the lilac wall, reflecting in a million flagons shine. And glided couples all in whirling trance follow holiday revel begun long since, until near 12 a strange girl all at once, guilt-stricken, halts, pales, clings to the prince. As amid the hectic music and cocktail talk, she hears the caustic ticking of the clock. She hears the caustic ticking of the clock, and makes no toy instead of forth like. In the Joseph Merwich friend I fence, and mid our meeting words to city malls shine. And glided couples all in whirling trance follow holiday revel begun long since, until near 12 the strange girl all at once, guilt-stricken, halts, pales, clings to the prince. As amid the hectic music and cocktail talk, she hears the caustic ticking of the clock.
I love that one.
At the top of the house, the apples are laid in rows, and the skylight lets the moonlight in those. Apples are deep sea apples of green. There goes a cloud on the moon in the autumn night. In the wainscot scratches and scratches, and then there is no sound at the top of the house of men. Or mice, and the cloud is blown, and the moon again dapples the apples with deep sea light. The silver streams out of the moon, those moonlit apples of dreams, and quiet is the steep stair. Under in the corridors, under there is nothing but sleep, and stiller than ever on orchard boughs they keep. Tressed with the moon, and deep is the silence deep on moon-washed apples of wonder.
really sorry. Make some of my issues seem like small potatoes. Yeah, it's very, very, very hard when you're going through that to find gratitude. Wants to be grateful for, losing that much. I don't know. I'm just really sorry. And on top of that, shingles. Yeah. I made sure as soon as I was able to get the vaccine for that. My brother, the one who passed away, Lord rest his soul. No worries. That's what we're here for. See, that's one of the things we're here for you to complain to. Because it does make you feel a little better. That's one of the reasons I go to therapy. But what I was saying about my brother, yeah, he did not get the vaccine, and when it came around, yes, sending me as many good vibes because that's basically all we got right now. So we'll help as much as we can. But yeah, he got it bad. He got the shingles bad. He's 6 years older than me, so I'm like, yeah, I knew I was, and then like a friend of mine, a couple years younger than me, he got it early, and because he basically ignored the pain and everything about it. When he finally got to a doctor and stuff, he told me that it was just there's nothing they can do for him. So he has to put up with periodic, recurrences. So I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes it seems like the world's gone thin. And things are trying to move on. I don't know. There's these people look for patterns in history. They do it all the time, and they see patterns. I think in some ways we've got enough recorded history to see some patterns, and if it's like the most empires last only about a quarter of a millennia, and we're at our quarter of a millennia. So how are we at the beginning of the downturn? Are we in the downturn? Has the downturn started, or are we going to avoid it? I don't know. I hope we avoid it for a little while. Because, my ass is actually dependent upon civilization. Like most of us. I don't know if I could survive the collapse that long. I probably would. I have land. And I know how to use a firearm, so. Oh, where do we get that going? So yes, with all the existential angst going on out there, at least we have something. I don't know. At least we have something. Where is it? Right here.
You spotted snakes with double tongue, thorny hedgehogs be not seen, newts and blind worms do no wrong, come not near our fairy queen. La
fence. Beetles black approach not near. Worm nor snail do no offense. Philomel with melody, singing our sweet lullaby. La 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 lullaby. La 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 lullaby. Never harm nor spell nor charm. Come a lovely lady night. So good night with lullaby. Come unto these yellow sands and then take hands. Courts it when you have and kissed it, the wild waves whist. Foot it fiddly here and there. Hark, hark, bow wow, the watchdogs bark. Bow wow, hark, hark, I hear the strain of strutting chanticleer. Cry, cock-a-diddle-dow. To these yellow sands and then take hand. Courts it when you have and kissed it, the wild waves win. Put it featly here and there, and sweet sprites, the burthen bear. Dogs bark. Bow. Hark, hark, I hear the strain of strutting chanticleer. Cry, cock-a-diddle-dow. Bow wow, the watchdogs bark. Bow, hark, 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 I hear the strain of strutting chanticleer. cock-a-diddle-dow. Where the bee sucks, there suck I. In a cowslip's bell I lie. There I couch when owls do cry. On the bat's back I do fly. After summer merrily, merrily, merrily shall I live now under the blossom that hangs on the bough. Where the bee sucks, there suck I. In a cowslip's bell I lie. There I couch when owls do cry. On the bat's back I do fly. After summer merrily, merrily, merrily shall I live now under the blossom that hangs on the
I really like that ending on that one. That was 3 from the Fairyland series of poems by William Shakespeare. You don't have to thank us. Unnecessary at all. Now, I'm going to play the one I was wanting to play earlier, and I hit something else, which sometimes happens. I can't take myself anywhere now, can I? Here you go, Style.
In Xanadu did Kubla Khan a stately pleasure dome decree, where Alph, the sacred river, ran through caverns measureless to man, down to a sunless sea. So twice 5 miles of fertile ground, with walls and towers were girdled round, and there were gardens bright with sinuous rills, where blossomed many an incense-bearing tree. And here were forests, ancient as the hills, enfolding sunny spots of greenery. And from this chasm with ceaseless turmoil seething, as if this earth in fastic pants were breathing, a mighty fountain momently was forced, amid whose swift half-intermitted burst. Huge fragments vaulted like rebounding hail, or chaffy grain beneath the thresher's flail. And mid these dancing rocks at once and ever, it flung up momently the sacred river. 5 miles meandering with amazing motion, through wood and dale the sacred river ran, then reached the caverns measureless to man, and sank in tumult to a lifeless ocean. And mid this tumult Kubla heard from far ancestral voices prophesying war. The shadow of the dome of pleasure floated midway on the waves, where was heard the mingled measure from the fountain and the caves. It was a miracle of rare device, a sunny pleasure dome with caves of ice. A damsel with a dulcimer, in a vision once I saw. It was an Abyssinian maid, and on her dulcimer she played, singing of Mount Abora. Could I revive within me her symphony and song, to such a deep delight would win me, that with music loud and long I would build that dome in air, that sunny dome, those caves of ice. And all who heard should see them there, Weave a circle round him thrice and close your eyes with holy dread, for he on honeydew hath fed and drunk the milk of paradise. Why make so much of fragmentary blue? In here and there a bird or butterfly, or flower or wearing stone or open eye. When heaven presents in sheets the solid hue, in sheets the solid hue. Since earth is earth, perhaps not heaven as yet, though some sevens make earth include the sky, and blue so far above us comes so high, it only gives our wish for blue away. Summer to your heart, and not the full 4 seasons of the year. And you must welcome from another part
Such noble moods as are not mine, my dear. No gracious weight of golden fruits
know I say this a lot, but I love that one. I love them all. If I didn't love them all, I wouldn't play them. Oh, I amuse myself so easily sometimes. Yes, no problem, no problem. Yeah, I know. I like it when I can, you know, I like it when my audience likes stuff. That way I can play it because I like it and they like it, and just like, like. Oh, oh, I can't take myself anywhere. So what are y'all doing today? I have no idea what I'm doing today. I am just trying to, you know, figure out how to beat the heat. Um, and just waiting. Uh, excuse me. Still got coffee. Ah, no. Grades should be posted today, so financial aid can take care of their stuff. That way, I know, this semester is taken care of, and I don't have to. Another thing I don't have to worry about, and then because I know, because I know I'm already certified for uh, the fall as far as the GI Bill goes. So that's taking care of itself as far as that part goes. I'm just waiting on waiting. Hurry up and wait. That's what that's the one main lesson. That's one of the biggest lessons you learn when you join an organization like the military. Hurry up and wait. That and learning how to sleep whenever you can. Oh, working, of course. Uh, Sounds like fun, actually. Uh, I'm going to be holed up in the my bedroom, probably trying to figure out. I might work on some stuff. I don't know. Because the only decent time to actually do anything outside is early in the morning. And the people I got helping me, they're late sleepers. So I don't know. They're supposed to come by today and start the cleanup on around the pole barn. I don't have I don't have the video for that uploaded because I did a little uh video for that. But I do have I'll play it. There's no real developments as far as what's going on with no. Yeah. Here. Let me play this just to satisfy myself. It's a little longer one, but hey. This is because I did this one here. Filmed this the other day. Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday morning. So y'all haven't seen this one. So basically, I'm at a standstill as far as what's going on back there until money. Money and equipment. Oh, that's what it usually boils down to. All right. Doing another quick walk around update. Maybe a little philosophizing, who knows. So yeah. It didn't get as much done yesterday evening as I wanted to, but it's way too dry for my tastes to continue burning. So this is going to wait until after the next rain to get burnt. But that doesn't mean that there isn't stuff to clean up. Yeah, this is like packaging from animal feed. Probably been out here for years. So yeah, I'm going to start doing a little cleaning up. Hopefully soon. Got guys coming in. I don't know how you can see all this. It's kind of bumpy. We'll have all this smoothed out. That way it can drain through here down into there. Because this right here, it will flood if it, you know, it will flood. Given a chance. You know, honestly, I'm almost looking forward to the next okay rain. That way we can see how this flows with just this. Yeah, there's barbed wire and this crap everywhere. See this? I don't know, well, y'all can see. It's just in the ground everywhere around here. Ugh. But yeah.
Sorry about the
Yeah, so that part over there, all that crap in the corner. Then we got all these stumps and stuff to cut out from these trash trees. I hate to call trees trash, but these things just grow like weeds. Yeah. So yeah, but I'm keeping these trees, the ones that are all tall and interesting. Unfortunately, that one over there has to come out. I'm pretty sure you can see why, poor fella. Yeah, he's gonna come down anyways, so yeah. The plan for that over there is to, let me just go ahead and walk over there. Well, build a bridge right there, but that's a different video. The plan is to get a mower in here and mow all this stuff down and yeah, mow all this down. Looks like a marijuana pipe. Yeah. But yeah, mow all this stuff down. And I have a bale of hay, especially all this stuff in here. And I have a bale of hay I'm gonna start spreading, probably get a couple more. And get grass growing in here, because I gotta get rid of all these stickers and everything. Get the grass growing in here. And after that, yeah. The bridge is probably going to go, we're thinking right here. Somewhere along in here. It looks like it's a good place to put it. You can put the footers on both sides there. Yeah, just slowly but surely. Hopefully next year this will be more grass than anything else. Gotta give it time to heal. Well, I'm not quite done yet, but hopefully soon all this will, once that gets in there, yep. Put everything where it's there. Yep. But yeah. Just gotta go get me a lawnmower. Because that thing ain't fucking working. Yeah, still got more burning to do, but I'm gonna wait till the weather. So, yeah, it's gonna be a little while. But that doesn't mean there's other work that needs to be done around. Doesn't mean there isn't work that needs to be done around here, which is the next project. Pole barn. We'll get into that later. Yep. So I'm at a pause on that part. Thank you. I'm actually really happy with how everything's progressing. So the next thing, like I said, the next thing that I'm going to tackle is the cleaning up around the pole barn. I got a video for that. I'll play later next time. And they're supposed to come work today, so I don't know. If they want to work during the hottest part of the day, who am I to but yeah, but I don't know. All right, so that's what's going on with me. And then next week is when hopefully I should have the pole barn done by next week. Because honestly, it's not as bad. What I'm going to get done is not as, yeah. It's like with most things, like with most things in life, it's sometimes not as bad as it looks.
At your foot and copper carving on the rock. Sense with delight, but not with ease. The fragrance of the quinine trees, the kimbang spatu's lulling flame, with solemn envy kin to shame. I'll be content, the scorpion's tail atones for much. Sizzling is all that man can know. Of beauty, all the wonder, all the power, all the unearthly color, all the glow. Here in the self which withers like a flower. Here in the self which fades as hours pass and droops and dies and rots and is forgotten sooner by ages than the mirroring glass in which it sees its glory still unrotten. Here in the flesh, within the flesh behind, swift in the blood and throbbing on the bone. Beauty yourself, the universal mind, eternal April wandering alone. The God, the Holy Ghost, the atoning Lord. Here in the flesh, the never yet explode. Here in the self is all that man can know. Of beauty, all the wonder, all the power, all the unearthly color, all the glow. Here in the self there's like a flower. Here in the self which fades as hours pass and droops and dies and rots and is forgotten sooner by ages than the mirroring glass in which it sees its glory still unrotten. Here in the flesh, within the flesh behind, swift in the blood and throbbing on the bone. Beauty yourself, the universal mind, eternal April wandering alone. The God, the Holy Ghost, the atoning Lord. Here in the flesh, the never yet explored.
Thus the main glide
resideth where my love abideth, sleeps no softer, it proceeds on through lawns, on through meads, on and on, whatever befall. Meandering and musical, though the hugged pasturage bears not on its shaven ledge aught but weeds and waving grasses, to view the river as it passes, save here and there a scanty patch of primroses, too faint to catch a weary bee, and scarce it pushes its gentle way through strangling rushes, where the glossy kingfisher flutters when noon heats are near, glad the shelving banks to shun, red and steaming in the sun. Where the shrew mouse with pale throat burrows, and the speckled stoat, where the quicksand pipers flit in and out the marl and grit that seems to breed them brown as they not disturbs its quiet way, save some lazy stork that springs, trailing it with legs and wings, whom the shy fox from the hill rouses creepy ne'er so still. Seems to breed them brown as they not disturbs its quiet way, save some lazy stork that springs, trailing it with legs and wings, whom the shy fox from the hill ruses creepy ne'er so still.
On that note, my friends, I think I'm going to hit the old end button for this one. I'll be back probably tomorrow. I might work on a show, actually, a new show. We haven't done one of those in a while now, have we? We'll figure it out. Until then, I'll see y'all out in the chats and stuff. And if anything happens, I guess we'll find out when it does. But yeah, thanks for sticking around for however long y'all stuck around. Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. And I'll see y'all later.